Hi, I'm Danny Ecker, and the new Crain's office is at 150 North Michigan Avenue with your Chicago Business Today midday report. Chicago area companies are bullish on hiring in the second quarter, according to a new manpower survey. Most of the 140 local companies polled said they plan on hiring more workers or keeping staffing levels steady over the next few months. That's good for a net employment outlook of 11%, up from 3% in the first quarter. Almost 20% of companies said they'll add employees in the second quarter, up from 14% in the period a year earlier. Chicago is just ahead of the national hiring trend, according to Manpower, which said 18% of companies nationwide are planning to boost payroll. Chicago's largest business schools each got a boost in the rankings by U.S. News & World Report. Northwestern's Kellogg School of Management and University of Chicago's Booth School of Business tied for 4th place among graduate schools nationwide. That's up from a tie for 5th place last year. Harvard and Stanford top the annual list, which is compiled based on perceptions of corporate recruiters and starting salaries of graduates, among other factors. Kellogg also was top ranked for its part-time MBA program, with Booth tied for 2nd in that category with UC Berkeley. Well, CTA riders packed trains and buses in 2011 more than any year since 1991. Ridership grew by more than 15 million last year, a 3% jump from 2010 to more than 530 million boardings on trains and buses across the city. The CTA said a lot of the boost has come from higher gas prices in addition to an improved rail system. All 8 train lines saw an increase, but especially on the Blue Line, where ridership jumped 8%. On an average weekday, nearly 1.7 million riders took CTA trains and buses. And Derrick Rose is setting his feet right in the heart of downtown Chicago. The reigning NBA MVP bought a 3-bedroom condo in the upper floors of the Trump Tower for $2.8 million. Rose said he fell in love with the skyscraper after spending 3 weeks in a hotel room there last summer and plans to make the move from his home in Northbrook before the end of the season. In the last 3 months, Rose has signed a $95 million contract extension with the Bulls and a 14-year sponsorship deal with Adidas worth a reported $250 million. He joins fellow Chicago sports star Patrick Crain as a Trump tenant. The Blackhawks forward bought a condo there in 2008. And that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. For breaking news throughout the day, stick with chicagobusiness.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.